Okay, so this is part two of Yes Two's, I'm calling him Yes Two. It's Yes TW. Yes Two's questions. And, yeah, okay. So, question 11. Explain what you would do if one of the tiny people tried to hide in your shoe. I mean, I'd let him, I guess. But I really don't want you touching my stuff. But if you really insist on getting in my goddamn shoe, sorry, I would take the shoe and I'd put it in a shoebox. And then I'd take the shoebox and I'd flip it upside down. And then they'd be stuck in there. And then they'd suffocate. And then they'd die. And, you know, if I didn't want them dead, then I'd just scare the shit out of them and let them, and I'd suffocate them, but not to where they die. I'd just let them out. And then they'd be coughing like, I'm like, yeah, next time don't get in my fucking shoe. Especially if it's a Adidas shoe. Don't touch my Adidas. Okay. 12. If you thought you smashed all of them into red stains and went to bed, but woke up and found one was jumping up and down on your big toe, trying to get your attention, would you squish him or keep him as a tiny slave as a reward for being the last one alive? Well, first of all, if you're waking me up in the morning, it better be something important. Like, what is it that you have to fucking tell me that's so goddamn important that you gotta jump on my big toe to wake me the fuck up? Out of all the places, my big toe, like, if it's something, if he wanted to tell me something, like, you gotta get up, like, you're gonna miss the bus, or you're gonna miss this, you're gonna miss that, I might let him live, you know, maybe give me my little tiny servant. But if he just wakes me up to, you know, for entertainment, then the guy's definitely fucking dead. I mean, especially in the morning. That's when I'm pissed off. You know what I do? I boil a thing of coffee when I get up. Like, I'll get up like normal. I'll be like, okay, get off my foot. I get up, walk over to the coffee pot, set the cup down, and I take him and I put him in there, and I just let him drown in that, and it's going to be really hot. And then, for my own amusement, I'd probably put some kind of cappuccino mix or something in there, and then I'd swish it around, and his body would twirl around in there. Don't wake me up in the morning if it's not important. Don't. Okay? Okay. Question 13. Explain what would be fun about crushing them under your feet. Probably the way that it feels, because you'd feel like the bones pop and stuff like that. So I think it'd be fun, like, feeling it on my foot. And also hearing it, because you'd hear like this. Oh, that sounded like stereotypical African, but stereotypical, not that it's real. But you know what I mean? It sounded like a popping sound, like on my foot. So I think that'd be kind of fun, because it's kind of like, you know when you were a kid and you stepped on bubble wrap. I mean, I did that anyway. That's what it kind of remind me of. So of course that'd be the fun part, listening to it and feeling it. 14. If I fucked up the numbers, I'm sorry. Would you trap a tiny guy under your toes and force him to smell your foot before you crushed him? I mean, if I'm gonna crush him anyway, I don't even care about him smelling my foot. I mean, if I really don't fucking like you, then I guess. But if he's already gonna die, I'm not gonna sit there and fuck with him. I'm just gonna kill him. That's it. I'm not gonna sit there and go, oh, smell my foot, bitch. Now, if I was gonna keep him alive, I might be like, hey, smell my foot, bitch. But if he's gonna die, just fuck it. Just kill him. Wasting my damn time. 15. What would be fun about crushing super tiny people under your ass? What did I put? Oh. I just put down. I won't have to look at them. So yeah, like if I sit down, if I sit down and kill them, I don't have to see them die. You know. Whereas if I stepped on them, I'd have to see it, and I don't always want to see that kind of shit every day. So if I sit down, I'd feel it, which is probably feel really funny. And then I wouldn't have to see it. And then if I had other tiny people, I would just like lift my ass up and let them clean it off. Like I'd make them clean it off, not let them. I'd make them clean it off. Like if you don't clean it off, I'm just gonna kill you. So clean it off because I don't want to look at it. He shouldn't have been in my fucking seat anyway. Fucking move your ass. What's the? Sorry if there's if you hear like background music or background noise. I live with people. 16. What would you wear when you sat on a tiny guy? Well, like I said in the first video, I think, I wouldn't ever sit on somebody on purpose. So, that being said, I would probably be wearing my pajamas or something. And if it wasn't my pajamas, it'd probably be like short shorts, my underwear, and a long shirt. So, he'd probably get on my fucking ass cheek or like my underwear or something, and I'd be pissed. And like I said, I'd get somebody to clean that shit up. Not me, I'm not touching it. I'm getting another small person to do it. Yeah, and then, oh, that's it. That's all the questions. Wow. Okay, so I don't know if this video goes out of sync. I hope not. And if these questions don't really satisfy the poor guy that sent in the questions, I'm very sorry. I didn't even think the first video would work. And I was dumb and I answered the questions like in big paragraphs. And I don't want to have to read it off of here because I can't remember my answers. So it would be like even more boring than it probably already is. So, and then I'm going to try to work on another guy's questions. Cool 217. He sent some in. Yeah. So, okay. Thanks for watching. Bye.